My proudest moment, undoubtedly, was the day my children were born. I just remember holding them for the first time and just feeling this overwhelming love and just feeling so excited to meet them and that they were finally here.
I remember him exactly. I would recognise him if I saw him on the street.
I vividly remember when Australia won the America's Cup yacht race in 1983. We were all crammed around the TV and we were so excited when Australia 2 crossed the line. There was such jubilation, and I think Australia must have partied for the rest of the year.
It would have been about 7:30 in the morning. It was a peak hour train, totally full. I was coming up to Wacol, and I always have a habit of always check the level crossings before I go through. I was about halfway up the platform when I noticed a guy push his way through the pedestrian gates.
My little boy starts school next year, he's in prep, and that's very exciting. So can't wait to see more dressed up in his school clothes and his hat and bag and go off to prep.
Because all I could think of was maybe that could have been one of my kids that I nearly hit. And that was somebody else's kid that was, you know, if something happened to him, it was some other mother losing their child. If he'd stopped one step back, he would have been under, even though I'd put the brakes on. He was a step off from under me. That's how close it was.
My number one goal, first and foremost, is to be the best mother that I can. I just adore my children. You know, I do work full time. I know that when I get home, they run out to greet me. They are so excited to see me, and I cover them with hugs and kisses, and it just makes it all worthwhile. And I know that to have that greeting every day, I must be doing something right.
And you just go home and it's on your back all the time. Like, I go home and like after that day, I just went home and I just locked myself in the room that I have, and the kids came home from school. I just was real quiet with them.
My perfect day would be, it's the feeling you get when you've been travelling, whether it be within Australia or overseas, and you've had the most amazing day and you've seen the most amazing sights. You sit down at the end of the day and the sun's setting, you're watching the sunset, and you just think, wow, you know, what an amazing day and how you appreciate life.
I remember every near miss. You don't forget them, they play in your mind. You can't stop a train fast. You can't swerve out of the way. They just don't think.